What up, Dogs? Welcome back to Rad Resells. I'm Natalie and I'm a full-time reseller, meaning I flip items online for a profit and I make a full-time living off of it. In today's video, I will be talking about how to sell fast in an oversaturated market. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so I will be talking about specific things you can do to increase your sales in an oversaturated market. So what I mean by an oversaturated market, it's basically where the supply is in abundance and there's just way more supply than demand. So there's a lot of competition. So how do you stand out in the sea of supply? First and foremost, you will be judged by your photos. Photos speak more than 1,000 words. So if your photos are bad, it doesn't matter if you follow everything I'm about to say, because nobody's gonna buy a product because the photos are bad. You don't need a fancy camera. I use my iPhone and you just need good lighting. That's it. I recommend having a clean background, not like this. And we actually use an app called Photo Room that scans your photo and you can choose whichever background you want and the color you want, and we choose an off-white color. So that's just our preference. You can do whatever you want to do, but I highly suggest having a clean background so the focus is on your products. For context, I'll be talking more specifically about Harley Davidson. Since January 26th, which is 17 days ago, we have listed 38 Harley Davidson items and sold 20 of them. So that's more than one Harley Davidson item a day. And of those 20 sold, 13 of them sold on Facebook Marketplace, 1 sold on Mercari, and 6 sold on Depop. Again, they were all posted within this time frame of 17 days, with the exception of 1, and they all sold within that time period. So to me, that's a pretty good number in such an oversaturated market like Harley Davidson. So how did we do it? Number 1, we had good photos. I just want to give you a little bit more context about Facebook Marketplace, which 13 of these items sold on. We have 0 reviews. 0 reviews. We actually kind of failed Facebook Marketplace. I started Facebook Marketplace and I posted every day for about 3 to 4 weeks, and we had 2 tiny sales and it just wasn't working out at all. So I gave up on Facebook Marketplace. I took about a month off and we were just experiencing slow sales. So I decided, you know what, I need another platform to get some more income from, and I'm just gonna try Facebook Marketplace one more time, even though it just failed the last time, just to see if this can be another platform of income for us, because everyone just raves about Facebook Marketplace. So I tweaked a few things that I will be talking about, and the sales kept rolling in. The reason I am mentioning Facebook Marketplace is because we don't have a reputation of being a verified top seller like on the other platforms. So it's not like you can say, of course you're selling Harley Davidson, you are a top rated seller, you have so many 5-star reviews, of course. Like, no, nothing on Facebook Marketplace. So if you're brand new, if you follow my steps, you too can be selling on Facebook Marketplace, because we have no reviews, nothing. You actually need 5 reviews for it to even show up, and we didn't have enough sales or reviews. So literally nobody knows anything about us on Facebook Marketplace besides what we're posting. They don't have any reference in terms of feedback, reviews, or anything like that. So what did we do differently? Because our pictures were the same. The pictures that I posted now were the same they were a month ago or 2 months ago. I changed 2 things. Number 1, the title is so important. So I edited the title to make it more descriptive. I made the Facebook title look more like an eBay title, which means it has a lot more keywords. So instead of saying Harley Davidson graphic t-shirt, you'll say Harley Davidson 2010 double-sided flame graphic Nevada t-shirt XL. For example, I'm just literally making that up now, but you see the difference. You're having more keywords that people will be searching for, and that's gonna allow you to be found more by people. And the more people discover your listing, the more your chances are of selling. Another thing that I changed with the title was having a capital letter in every single word. The first letter in every word. Maybe it just looks more aesthetically professional, I'm not sure. And I also started including the size at the end of the title, which I didn't do before. I changed one more thing. So number 2, I lowered the price on Facebook Marketplace by a few dollars compared to all the other platforms. Now, Facebook Marketplace only takes 5% compared to the other platforms that range between 10 and 20%. So lowering your product, your item that you're selling by a few dollars is not really going to cut into your profit because of that lower 5% fee. Most of the items that we sold within Harley Davidson were also sold the same day they were posted. Another very important aspect of selling in an oversaturated market is not being overpriced. Because if you're priced too high, your item is never going to sell. So obviously it depends on the item that you have. So I'm going to be telling you how I price my items, more specifically on Facebook Marketplace. So just add a few dollars on the other platforms. A graphic t-shirt, I would price around $18 to $25 shipped. The more graphic you have on an item, the higher up on that range you can go. The more plain, the lower. If you have flaws, that's also going to lower the value of your item. When it comes to long sleeves, I recommend $29 shipped. It seems to be a sweet spot, right under 30. So 25 to 29 is like a nice range there. Again, higher on the other platforms. Button-up shirts or button-down shirts between $30, $35. Mechanic button-down shirts between $35 and $45. And we have just been experiencing very nice sales going by these prices. Also, especially when it comes to an oversaturated market such as Harley Davidson, you do not want to be picking up any Harley Davidson t-shirt or long sleeve that you find. It's not going to be worth it. You have to be picky. Don't pick up the plain Jane t-shirts with nothing on them, if that even exists. Basically, the more the merrier normally with Harley Davidson. For example, this sweatshirt, not for sale by the way. Sorry. Pretty cool spell up. I got the skulls. I got some more details. Got some drip on the back too. Boom. Can you see it? Yeah. Just huge graphic on the back. If this had nothing on the back, just this spell out on the front, it would have been pretty plain. Now sweatshirts, I would definitely still pick up because it's a sweatshirt with Harley Davidson. But basically, because of this graphic on the back, you can charge more than if it didn't have that graphic on the back. So you want to pick up the items that make them stand out, that makes them different. Also, if you find something with flames on it with Harley Davidson, that's normally a very good thing as well, because flames are desirable within Harley Davidson, and include that in the title because people will search Harley Davidson flames. So to just sum up everything, what you need to do to sell in an oversaturated market is 1, have professional photos. 2, have a descriptive title with a capital first letter and the size in the title as well. 3, have a very competitive price. And 4, be picky with what you actually pick up and source. And that is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about how to sell faster and better in an oversaturated market. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. I'll answer it as soon as I see it. And don't forget to be rad, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.